Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to look at a very simple but very cool effect that you can do with Morph transition that allows you to create a seamless slideshow effect with some images that you choose. And I'm sure you've maybe seen this effect online, but I just want to show you. I've seen many people are using similar type of transition and similar type of design, but I really like it because it's fairly easy to use and it sort of creates still this fresh look for your presentations. So we'll start from the beginning. First of all, we need to select images that we're gonna create slideshow of. Let's go to insert and we go to pictures. It can be pictures from your computer or it can be stock images or something you find online. So for the sake of this exercise, I'm going to show you with the stock images. We're going to search for some images of New York. This Central Park, Manhattan Bridge, Statue of Liberty, maybe some skyline of Manhattan. And let's see, this Highline Park also looks nice. Click Insert. PowerPoint will insert all of our 5 images. And what's important to do here is actually make sure all of the images have the same size and have the same aspect ratio. We need to select one of them to serve as our base image. Let's maybe use this one. And then we select all of our other images and just slightly move them away for now. Let's look at our base image here. Yeah, this size is about right. Now we need to align all of our other images according to this one. So we'll select the Statue of Liberty. And as you can see, it goes below that first image. So to do it easily, we can just right click here, bring to front, and just align it to this corner. And try to drag it here so we can reshape it. And as you can see, it's slightly bigger, slightly longer than our original image. So that's not a problem. We're just gonna right click, go on top to crop, and just drag this little black bar to the left so we can align it to our original image. And PowerPoint will hint where that will happen. We're gonna do the same with this image, bring to front, align on the left corner, and then slightly drag it here. So as you can see, it's already perfectly aligned. I'm gonna look at this one, right click, bring to front. And this one I think is slightly different. So this is actually a bit longer on the height here. So we'll just maybe put it up. Maybe just also align on this side, put it down, also crop, and drag it here. And the final image, bring to front. I think this is exactly the size that we need. Yes, perfect. Now we're gonna select all of them, go to picture format, align to the slide is selected. So we're gonna align it to the middle and then go back to align and align it to the center. Now all of our images are aligned to the center. Now what we need to do is to create our sequence of images. In order to do that, we actually can hold Shift button in order to drag our images exactly to the right. Here we go. Basically, what we want to do is to create a sequence of what will be our second image, what will be a third image, and so on. So we're going to select the Statue of Liberty, holding Shift button. We're going to drag it all the way here, slightly sticking out of the edge of the screen here, or of the edge of our slide. We're going to go to another one, and we're going to place it here. Also holding Shift. Always hold Shift when you want to move things exactly on the same axis. Do the same on all images. here. Now let's zoom out to see what we got. We created this nice little sequence of images that sticks out on the right side of the slide and go beyond it, far of what we can see. So if we go to the slideshow now, we're just going to see our first image and a little bit part of this one. Now we exit the slideshow mode. Now we're going to create this very simple but very cool effect that allows you to almost make your presentation 3D. So we go to Insert, Shapes, and select this oval shape here. And we're just going to drag it all over here on top of the slide. There you go. That looks nice. We're going to go to Shape Fill under Shape Format. I'm going to color it white, and under Shape Outline, we don't need any outline. We're going to select our shape and make sure it's actually positioned exactly to the center, so it creates this nice little bend on top of our image. Then we select it and Control C, Control V to copy and paste, and we put it down here. That looks nice. So as you can see now, we have this little effect that our image is bent around the viewer, which is kind of cool. So now what we can do, we can add some text for every slide. Go to Insert, Text Box. I'm going to drag this text box here, and let's call it New York. I'm going to align it to the center. Maybe add a little boldness, increase the font size slightly, and then place it here, maybe a bit like this, and then make sure it's also aligned to the center. And then we're going to do another copy of that, place it at the bottom, select the text. We don't need the boldness, and maybe we don't need that big of a size here. Here we go. Maybe we can add some sort of fun fact about New York. That looks nice. So this is our slide. Good. Maybe we can adjust it just a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to do is to create a sequence of our slides, because now everything is happening just on one single slide. In order to do that, and actually before we do that, we go to Insert and go to Shapes and just select this rectangular shape here, and we drag it to match the space between the edge of the slide and our first image. This is what I call the reference shape. It's very easy trick in order to align different things, quickly align and visually align it on a slide. It will help us move our images to the side. So now we have our base slide finished. We just need to copy and paste it several times. We have 5 images, so we will need 5 slides. Here we go. Now it's 5 copies of the same slide. We go to our second slide here. Go to Selection. We select all of our images actually, and we drag them while holding Shift key on your keyboard. We drag them to the left like this, and as you can see now, the second image is aligned to our reference box here. We'll go to the third slide, do the same. We select all of them, just drag them over here. Fourth slide, hold Shift, drag them here, and the fifth one as well. Select all of them while holding Shift actually, and then drag them over here exactly like this. Now we can just remove our reference box on every slide. We don't need it anymore. Now we have this nice slides But as you can see, all of them are talking about New York and also have the same description. So we're going to fix that. We're going to add something about Statue of Liberty. It's called Statue of Liberty. Some effect here. Oh, not effect, description. We'll go to the third slide. Manhattan Bridge. Oops. Here we go. We'll go to the fourth slide. Highline Park. And finally to Central Park. Here we go. Now we have our content basically ready. All we need to do is to apply transitions. So we holding Shift key on your keyboard, we left click all of our slides here, we go to transition, and we make sure the morph is applied like this. And then you can always check the duration of the morph effect. You can find it here to the right of the effect panel. So by default, it will select 2 seconds, but I think it's too much because it makes the transitions too slow. So I would normally go down to 1:25. So now let's look how it shows. Go to Slideshow and just move through our slides. That now has this really cool 3D effect. And as you can see, the text is just appearing on every slide to match what we're showing. And you can go back if you want to. So I hope you like this effect. It's really cool. I use it quite often and it doesn't get old. So I hope you like it. Please tell me in the comments what kind of other effects you would like to see. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more cool videos and more cool tips and tricks in PowerPoint. Thank you for watching. See you next time.